Okay.
All right, we are live.
Oh,
Thank you,
yay.
everyone. Good night, good
Hello.
evening. I hope you're doing very well. It's another section of this online encounter with each and every one of you. So I have an exciting person here today, and we are going
Yay.
to share our take on the online business. So thank you so much for joining us. Let me know where you are joining us from, where you're watching from, the United States, Canada, any part of the world. Let us
Yes.
know where you're watching us, and I'll definitely be showcasing you on our screen. And secondly, your comments, your likes, your thumbs up, they're all welcome. And as a result of that, I celebrate each and every one of you for joining us tonight. And it's a great day. It's Friday night, and it's amazing to be with this amazing mom, grandma, and an awesome person in my online business. And today we will be sharing our take, our stories, how we came into this online business. You'll be hearing from her that any one of us can do this business. We are from different backgrounds professionally, in terms of nationality, but we have one goal to thrive
Yes.
in this online business because we found it as a vehicle to bring our dreams and aspiration for us and our family to fruition. And that's why we're here today. So, and we each are finding success in this business along with thousands of other people. And we are here to offer you that opportunity to learn about what we do, why we do it, so that you too, if this inspire you or resonate with you, you can join us. So thank you again for joining us tonight. So we are going to dive in. And at first, I will be introducing myself. I am Hadiza Jacob. I'm a mom and a wife. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm based in the United States, New York City, and I'm coming from to you live right here in New York, Brooklyn, New York. Whoop, whoop. And I'm amazing, and I'm really thrilled as a mom who is creating a life and a legacy for my family using this online business platform. By training, I'm a healthcare administrator and I'm a mentor in my business, and I help everyday people earn income online. So before coming into this online business, I live paycheck to paycheck. I work hard. I do all the things that we moms do to make sure that our children are well taken care of. You break your backs, you hurt yourself, even some days you don't sleep when you need to sleep, you don't even take care of your own self because you want the
Mhm.
dreams and aspirations for your family to be fulfilled. And most times, for me, especially 3 years ago, before I found this business, it felt like I was chasing after this dream, and this dream was getting far away from me. Even when I work as hard as I thought I was, but I know that there is something out there that I can do that can create that change. And that's when I found this business 3 years ago. And the story I can tell you is flipping and is better by the day. So I'm going to let Kachi um, introduce herself so that you can get to know her and we can dive straight into this topic tonight. So Katrina, please introduce yourself.
Hello, hello. Thank you very much, Coach Adiza. Coach Adiza, we are both under the Vessels group in a community, and we are in this challenge of 90-day challenge together. So my name is Katarina from Ontario, Canada. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a healthcare worker, I'm a digital business owner. A year and a half ago, I was out there looking for something. I used to have two jobs, and then the world was closed. I supposed to, as a healthcare worker, I supposed to have only one job. I didn't know what to do. My first paycheck was so short, I couldn't even pay my bills. That's when I started looking for something to do. I didn't even know what I was looking. But online, I was online on my page. I found this couple talking about how they fund this business, how they are paying the bills, how they sponsor uh, missionary people back home. They retired their parents. So I took a leap of faith, and they sent me the link. I watched the webinar, and that's how I get into this business. And here I am. I'm so excited. I'm pleased. I'm so happy because I'm here to create or build a generation wealth for my family. Thank you, Coach Adisa.
Absolutely. Now you can hear we are from different background. I'm based in New York, United States. Katarina is based in Canada.
Yes,
And regardless of the location in the world, that tells you that you can do this online business. Regardless of the age, I'm a mom of five, which at least my children are still young. Kathy, she just said that she's a grandmother, she's a mom, and lovely family, right? Healthcare
yes,
worker, she's doing this business. That is to tell you that regardless of your background, wherever you are, yes, you can do this business. So you might be thinking, oh, is this really for me? The answer is capital yes. It's for you looking at us. That yes, listening to us tonight, this is for you. This is a proof that you don't need no specific experience. You don't need specific um, background to do this. Katya and myself, we both come from the healthcare industry, right? No business background, no
no,
social media background, but
no,
we are killing it in this online business. That's to tell you that any one of you can do it. And we are a
yes,
proof that yes, you can do it regardless of the walk of life that you come from. You can do this online business, right? All it takes is commitment, curiosity, and a willingness to start. Do
yes,
you have a dream that you want to achieve? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Are you finding yourself between a rock and a hard place financially year after year? Right?
mhm,
If your answer is yes to any of those questions, this can be the vehicle that can bring the dream and aspiration to life. That's what we are talking about. That it doesn't matter what is going on now. Are you willing to take a step? Are you curious enough to change the status quo? Are you curious enough to change, the trajectory of your life now and in the years to come for you, for your family, and even maybe you're a grandma like Katerina, right?
yes,
Or you have children under the age of 19, 20, younger, or you're just a pregnant mom right now trying to go on mat leave, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what can I do with my baby? And you're thinking and even checking out daycares already, and you're putting yourself on the wait list, been there, done that, and I know what it's like. So if maybe you are a mom of a toddler, you just had a baby, you're mat leave right now, listen, anyone, if you fall into any of this category, you can do this. And that's what we are trying to tell you, that it doesn't matter your background, your career, your age, your personal circumstance. Regardless, you can do this online business. We want you to be inspired, right? And motivated that, hey, my dream can be awoken up today, because look at Katerina doing this, a grandmother doing this online business, then I can. Look at Hadiza, as busy as she claimed to be, a mother of five, working full time, taking her business, yet she's doing it. So it doesn't matter whether you have lots of time in your hand or have no time in your hand. Guess what? Your dreams will not listen to excuses. And that's what we are
mm,
trying to tell you tonight, that yes, regardless of the challenges that you face that come along your way in life, you have the option for success and transformation in this business. So we are going to dive in a little bit more on why this online business. So Kathy, I know we are talking today about our stories. We just shared a part of it, who we are, where we come from. Now I want us to talk about, why did we get into this business? I know you touched a little bit of it, right?
yes.
Having the small pay and all that, doing two jobs. I can imagine that. What really inspired you to come into this online business?
Good question, Coach. Good question. First of all, I'm 57 years old. I am 57 years old. I'm getting closer to retirement, and I'm not prepared financially. This is one of the reasons I'm not prepared financially. Actually, me and my husband were not prepared financially. This is one of the reasons. The inspiration, I wasn't looking, when I started looking for, I was looking for job. I was looking for part-time job.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for business. But I found this business. I was like, why not give it a try? I didn't even know what was they when they sent me the link. I watched the link. I couldn't understand nothing, anything, zero, nothing. But I took a leap of faith. I watched it, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe if I watch one more time, I'll get it. My point here, I want to retire financially prepared. I want to travel.
Yeah.
I want to spend more time with my family. I don't want to depend on paycheck. Actually, by 65, I know I won't have that strength to keep going to work. That's why I want to retire. Yeah. This is my why. This is my why. I want to retire. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to travel anytime I want. I don't want to be asking for vacation. This is why I'm in this business.
Absolutely. You just said something that hit home for me because recently maybe like sometimes around last year, I've been noticing a lot of elderly people in the cashier line. When you're trying to check out in the store, and
Yes.
I'm seeing more. Usually used to be like our teenagers in the summer doing the work, but
Yes.
lately I'm seeing a lot of people. And I think late last month I had an opportunity to be conversing with one of the lady while she was checking me out, and we got talking. Then she was really open and like, yeah, she retired like 2 years ago, but since after the COVID, she had to come back, to work because the things are really expensive. Whatever she was
Very.
getting in her social security here for us in the United States and her retirement was not enough. So just
No.
like you said, she had to go back to work. And I see what you're doing. You don't want to be like her,
No.
because most times when I started this business, before this business, I used to work with the city of New York as a case manager. I did that for like
Yes.
about 15 years. And then I left to my present employer, which I've been there like almost 5 years and counting, right?
Yes.
And at the time when I left the work, what people said to me was, "Hey, Hadiza, why are you leaving the city? Like it's a good employer." I said, "I had no doubt about that, but it's not paying my bills, right?
No.
Career wise, I'm not satisfied. And apart
Yes.
from that, the income, like, they were giving me the reason why not to leave the city. Oh, you have a
Yes.
pension, you have this, and you have that, benefits, and I'm not trying to like wrap my head. What benefit? Right before I left, I actually went to the New York City Employee Administration. I forgot, we call it NISOS, but I'm forgotten what the meaning, the full meaning of the acronym NISOS
Yes.
means, right? Um, More like our HR, we go there to find out, how much do I have for retirement? Notice that this time I've
Yes.
worked like almost 15 years. And this 15 years, maybe I'll take half a year here, 6 months here for family leave and, have my babies in between. So I would say like I have roughly less than full service, like based on my calculations, I was told it's less than full service 10 years, right?
Wow.
And based on that, when they calculated, I would get less than $2,000 a month in retirement. I'm like, for all these years that I worked, that's what I'm going. So if for anything happen and that is it, but if I need to make more, I have to put another 10, 15 years to be able to get
Yes.
something like a sizable. At that point, that will not pay my rent.
No.
Then there's no food, there's no, like, the kids are not in the picture yet, right?
No.
So I see what you're saying. We need to be prepared for retirement, and that's what a lot of people are not, because most people are saying, hey, I'm working. Yes, you work 30 years, 40 years,
Yes.
and then you retire, they're giving you less than $5,000 a month, and the
Yeah.
cost of living is increasing every day, and the money that is coming in is not increasing. What will you say to people like that, Kathy? What will you say?
I want to add something. Beside the retiring, I have a 30 years mortgage. How am I going to pay this mortgage? How am I going to, where am I going to get the money to pay off
Yeah.
the mortgage, to pay off the house? So if there is people out there thinking that they have a good job, they can retire comfortably, no, no way you can. Because the bills, they will always be there.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. I am African. I have to send the money back home. I have to help my relatives back home. So where I'm gonna get the money? I don't have the money. I don't have the money. And I know this business is the solution.
Absolutely.
This is the solution. Yes.
Yeah. So
If
yeah,
you are
I can
out there,
relate.
look, yes, yeah, yes. I can't. I won't be able to pay my mortgage. I can't. To pay off the house. I won't be able. I won't be able to keep helping the family back home. This is the reason I'm in this business.
And absolutely, you're very much in the right place because within this business community, we see people with the earning paying off their mortgage. We have our coach Rosanna, and they pay off their mortgage in 3 years. We have
Yes,
Angela paying
yes,
her two mortgages in less than 3 years, right? We see so many
yes,
people doing that because of the earning from this business. So that's a possibility. I see. I'm just waiting for that they will share those, pop, pop, pop. Hey, I'm mortgage free. That's a possibility, right? That's what
yes,
we do this
yes,
business for. We are looking for the authentic result, not just coming out here,
yes.
coming with some fables and stories. We're telling you
No,
what is possible in this online business that, hey, regardless of your age, your background, regardless of where you're living in the world, you can have your this online business build another stream of income because some of our people are working longer. Some people are extending when they're supposed to retire because when you go and check and you don't have enough money to retire, what do? Like Kathy
you
pivot
keep
into
going.
starting a business, right? Some will increase their length. Okay, you're supposed to retire in 5 years. You say, oh no, let me keep working more. Or you retire, you're supposed to retire in 1 year, 2 years. And again, Kathy, you said something. When I'm 65, I don't want to come out and be going to work because one, our strength do diminish,
No,
right? Physically, you
yes,
live in Canada, and I know Canada is known for their snowfalls. So imagine at 65, you're
yes,
trying to navigate and drive in the snow. No, we don't want that for
no,
you. That's why we are
no,
telling you
no,
this online business is there for you. Whether you're working right
yes,
now, you're close to retirement or retire in another 5 years, guess what? People are retiring early because of the income stream through this online business. So I want us to go on this. We just made mention that anyone can do this business. Anyone just like you, myself, and Carrie, we are doing it, right? So you too
yes,
can do this business. It doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter your
no,
age, your educational
no,
level, and we're going to dive in to
no.
see why it's made so simple that any one of you out there can do this business. And Katya, I wanted to go into some of the benefit of our business model because our business model is simple. We do affiliate marketing, we leverage social media, we have a proven working result giving system that is simple for you to follow, right? And because the way it's structured, that's why we tell you anyone can follow it. If I can follow
Yes,
it, Kat in her 50s is doing it. We have people in their 60s and
yes,
70s in this online
yes,
business doing it as young as 18 and 19-year-old, and people in their 20s. So regardless of the age bracket you are, you can do this business. And some of the things, the qualities of this business that make it doable is this. And one of it that I want to show you and we talk about is training and support. Kathy, let's dive into this one.
yes. Training. Our training is a video based. You follow step by step. Do not skip the steps. If you are coachable and follow the steps step by step, you can do this business.
Yeah.
There is no other business out there that you go and they give you the video, you sit and you follow. But in this model in our business, in our community. You actually you are home. You don't go to any office. On your own home with your computer or with your cell phone, you follow the steps of the video. This is our training. This is the training model of this business.
Absolutely. So yeah, like the
Back to
training
you,
is
coach.
simple, easy to learn. Like Kathy
Yes.
did mention, are you coachable? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to be committed to your own dream because it's your own business? Are you ready to build your own empire, your legacy, your income stream? If you're ready, then we provide the training and the support. You are assigned a coach and a mentor that works with you, that show you to thrive, because these are people, individuals who have gone through the same thing you are about to get through and have succeeded. They have the result to show for it. And we know that success leaves footprints. And because success leaves footprint, you walk in those steps, and guess what? You're going to the path of success, and you too will thrive. Absolutely. I know that flexibility is a big one. Kathy touched on that, right? So when we talk of flexibility, this business,
Yes.
you can do it anytime, anywhere, any place. It doesn't matter the location. Do you have internet access? Do you have your phone? Do you have your laptop? Does morning work for you? You do it. Night works for you? You do it. Katya, I want you also to touch on this, also on this flexibility, because some people say, oh, I'm working, I'm busy, I don't have the time. Where will I find the time to do a business?
The time, we all have 24 hours a day. Today is Friday. Friday, I take care of
No,
my
self.
grandkids.
My dog is back here. Apologies.
Fridays, I take care of my grandkids every Friday, but I still work on my business. When the kids are working on the tablets, I get my laptop or I get my cell phone. I'm working on my business. The kids, they don't know. The kids don't know that grandma is working on a business. That's how flexible this business is. Wherever you go, you go into the party, you go into the way, wherever you go, if you have your phone with you, you still work on your business.
Yeah.
You make your own schedule. You the one who know what time I take my break, what time I continue work. And right now we are working on the business.
Yeah.
Right now we are working. So this is how
Absolutely.
flexible it is.
That's true. Like this is 9:29 p.m. and this is work about the business, right? So you
Yes.
create the time that works for you. You know, we
Yes.
are busy people. We know life is very busy, but can you have an hour or 2 hour to dedicate to build your own thing? You know, we
Yes.
spend 8 hours, 10 hours, 14 hours, working for our employer. As much as they pay us for those hours, but they don't really care whether your children are taken care of. You know, you drop your
Mhm.
children somewhere else to be taken care of,
Yes.
grandkids somewhere else to be taken care of. What
Mhm.
if you can be at home, create this extra income that will make you control your time and your hours, right?
Yes.
So with a little time, like Kathy said, out of your 24 hours, you can take an hour, 2 hours to work on your own business. I
Yes.
remember when I started, my lunch hour was my learning time. I
There you
work on
go.
my training, do what I need to do for my business. And secondly, when I get home, take care of my family. Before I go to bed, I put maybe another 1 hour or 2 hours before I go to bed, because I'm building. The beginning of something is always a little bit harder or
Yes.
different, because we're learning something new. But as you grow, you get better at the skill. You're learning more, building more skills, in what you do. And because of that, it makes it easy for you to do what you need to do. So
Correct.
you do your own thing. You do what you got to do to grow and get that extra income. That's what we are
Yes.
telling you about. Thank you, Kadi. I do appreciate your insight on that, because, when people hear from us like, no, I don't. It's okay to give excuses of you not being able to do it, but flexibility is possible when
Yes.
you create the time. And guess what? When you have the time, you will have that flexibility to be able to do anything you want, travel the world,
Yes.
have time with your grandchildren, pay for those vacations, not just
Yes.
pay for it. You can pay
Mhm.
for it and live that time, because
Yeah.
that's what matters a lot to all of us. Having that time to do what we have to do. And maybe yours is out there. Say, hey, I have the money and I'm okay. But do you have the time?
The
If your
time.
CEO call, you gotta go. If your supervisor or manager call, you gotta go. That
Yes.
means you
Yes.
don't have the time. You're still
No.
answerable to somebody, right? Like Kathy here, she wants to retire and be comfortable. That's what we are talking about. Being comfortable,
Yes.
regardless of the economy, the changes in the country or wherever you live, you could afford and take care of yourself and your
Yes.
family and every other person that come across your path. We want
That's
to
true.
be blessed to be a blessing. That's what we're talking
Amen.
about here, not just for your immediate self, because for some of us, for our immediate self, we can. Like Kathy says, she's an African, I'm African, I'm from Nigeria, right? We take care of our people. We
Yes.
take care of our people. For some people going to bed, what they have to eat today is because somebody here in the diaspora have to send money to them.
Yes.
And when they
That's
convert it to the local currency, it makes a lot, right? You wouldn't know, So for us here, we have it here, in the Western world, have it a little bit rosier than some of our people back in Africa. And some of us, when we are thinking we go to bed, we're also thinking of our family back in Africa. So
yes.
thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing that part. And
No
then
problem.
another thing, I think we did touch on that, community
Yes.
support, that
Yes.
create that success. Can you touch on that again also?
Sure. Community support. When we say community support, beside your mentor, beside your coach, this business is global. First
Yeah.
of all, the business is global. Anywhere in the world, we are over 24 countries, coach.
Yeah,
Over, yeah,
plus
over,
right now
yes,
represented in this community.
yes. And we speak to everybody, everybody. When we have the meetings, anybody you think they have a good tips, you send a message to that person. Doesn't matter, is in Africa, Asian, you talk to that person. We'll help you, we'll guide you. This is what we meant about community support. We get a support from everywhere in the world. We help each other. We are one family in this business.
Absolutely.
Back to you, coach.
Thank you, Kathy. You just nailed it on the head, because most times most of us are thinking, yeah, um, I do this alone. I'm a lone ranger. In this business, there's no lone ranger,
No.
because with supporting others, we thrive. We have this mantra that you are the first step of success.
Yes.
Change starts with you, and change starts in your community with you. So when you are able to succeed, you're helping another family succeed. That family is helping another family succeed. Guess what?
Correct.
We are spreading our web across the globe.
Yes.
And because of that, we can thrive as a people, as a community, as a nation. So that's what this business is about. That support is there. The support is guaranteed. So because most times when small businesses fail is because they are doing all the labor, everything, the thinking, wearing multiple
Yes.
hats, but this business is system based. That's
Correct.
one. It's system based, and is proven that this system works because you can see the amount of result that we are achieving in this online business. So beside you getting that support, you have the ability to connect with anybody from around the globe, like Kata says, and you get that help.
Yes.
When businesses feel, like I mentioned and I started in my statement, because you're going alone, but you
Mhm.
have your own cheerleader coming with you. You're having to pick other people's brain. Imagine picking the brain of 8, 9, 10 figure earners in the industry. They are,
Yes.
they're just a text away from you. They're feeding you with their success tips, and you have no choice as long as you're coachable to succeed and thrive in this business. Yes, everybody's journey is different, but one thing I can tell you is that we have your back just as much as you have your own back. You know,
Yes.
are you ready to have your own back by pursuing your dream? Are you ready to go for your family's, put your future and that of your family in front of you and say, yes, beside my God coming first, achieving this dream is paramount on my heart, and we are ready to do what it takes to do it. And this business, you pay your taxes, right? You pay your
Yes.
taxes. It's a tax registered business in whatever country that you're located at, and you are able to get that support from the community. I can't
Yes.
get over that, because we need that to grow, and your growth journey is, very, very important to us, and that's why we provide that support. So that's one thing I want you to know, that yes, we are here to help you get you started. So I want to invite you to join us in this online business. You
Yes.
can see Katrina's website on the screen. That's how you can connect with her. Right
Yes.
now, you're watching us either maybe on Facebook, YouTube, or any of the platform. Send us a message. Send Kathy a message. She's
Yes.
able to connect with you. And
Good.
on her website, you click that website, you register your name, your email, and Kathy will be able to send you and give you access to our community. Come in and watch our free webinar. It's free, it
Yeah.
doesn't cost you anything. It's a free, no cost access webinar for you to
Webinar.
learn how you can start this business. In the webinar, we break it down, and Katia and myself, we can answer your questions, help you learn about this business, how you can thrive. So we are
Mhm.
offering you this opportunity to come into our community to learn. So Katia, I wanted to give us your final words, and then we can run it up for tonight.
I want to mention something about the question, if who can do this business. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
I want to mention that we have a doctors in this business. We have engineers in this business. The question, why would the doctor do this business? Why would the engineer do this business? They have a high pay. Why? Because they need the time. They have the money, but they don't have the time. If they can make the same money and have the time, so they gain both the time and the money. That's why we have doctors here. We have engineers. All the professions are here. Everybody is looking for time. Everybody need the time. So if you are out there skeptical, it's okay to be skeptical. I was skeptical once, but here I am. Yeah. I never want to show my face on Facebook, but today I'm here. Why? Because my why is bigger than my fear. So register with myself, with Coach Adiza. We're gonna guide you. We're gonna send you the link for you to watch the the 90 minutes. Is worth of 90 minutes of your time for you to watch the webinar.
Yeah.
Back
Yes.
to you, Coach.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for making that important part. Yes, anybody, just anybody, your background, doctor, nurses, we have a bunch of them, stay at
Yes,
home parents, mom,
yes,
dad, they are here regardless of
yes,
your background in business or not.
yes,
Having social media following, know how to use Facebook, any of the platform, TikTok or not. We
yeah.
all have all that in our training. We teach you even from
Mhm.
the basics, as simple
Yes,
as creating a page. We will
mhm,
show you and teach you how to do it. And that's
yes,
the beauty of this community. Video-based training is there, simplified, that even a fifth grader, someone who have had absolutely no idea or even flip a laptop open before, can do this business. It can be simpler than that. But
yes,
above it, the result that is guaranteed you once you put the effort to start your business, the
yes,
effort to learn and grow your business, and
yes,
finally we'll be able to celebrate with you, and I'll be able to have you on
yes.
my platform here like this, and we can talk just like I'm talking to Kate. So it
I'm
was
so
a
excited.
pleasure. It's a pleasure, yes, having you here, Kate. I know that, you know, most times we don't know what we have. We
Yes,
pass by opportunity all the time, but I
that's
want to
true.
tell you that this is one of those that you shouldn't pass by. Seize it, seize it.
Abs-
You know, they come in
Absolutely.
different ways. You may not understand all of it, but as you
Yes,
learn, as you put things into a place, you know, knowledge gained without putting action behind it will not profit you anything.
correct.
Because most times they say knowledge is power, but the
Yes,
knowledge that is power is the knowledge that you receive and use. Then you
you.
get results. So we
That's
hope
true.
that we have empowered you with some information to learn more about this online business that is available to you, just as it was to Katia and myself. And we
Yes.
look forward to getting you started. Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
comment, the thumbs up, the hearts, the
Thank you
love.
very much.
We appreciate every bit of it. So thank you for watching us tonight. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Good